Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder is an age-old adage which we've heard many a time. What does this actually mean? It simply means that one perceives beauty differently. The meaning of beauty changes in perception from one country to another, from one culture to another. With the advent of beauty pageants, the concept of beauty has been pushed to the forefront. And never has this been more evident than in this age of technology and the uprise of social media. The scrutiny is relentless, and those in the business of beauty-related fields are always busy trying to push the next beauty product. However, in the present day, people have come to a new set of beauty standards, and this is evident in the form of our two beautiful women artists today who would speak on their aspect of what beauty and winning beauty pageants have brought to their lives.
Hello there viewers, and a warm welcome once again to all of you to our women's program Karimpai. Today we are bringing for you a very delightful episode of this program today because we will be talking about beauty. Now generally, beauty, when we describe beauty, it is a manifestation of the outer self or the appearance of a person. How the person looks is generally described as being beautiful or maybe not so beautiful. Now when we talk about beauty, well, the color of the skin, the way the person looks, well, that is more important. But then it is also said that beauty is only but skin deep, because in the long run, beauty, I guess, is not just the external manifestation of a person. It is also internal, in the sense the values that one person has, whether that person is confident, is educated, is good as an individual, and the kind of work that one does for the good of the society. Well, that is I guess, another form of a beautiful person. But then, today, in this program, we are being joined by two very beautiful people who are not only doing good to the society, who are not only beautiful, pretty, and they have also won beauty pageants. So today in this program, we will be talking about the true essence, or what is the real meaning of beauty. Because these two individuals have not only won pageants in their lifetime, but has also ever since been doing a lot for the good of the society. So let me go ahead and introduce them to you right away. To my left is Mrs. Noreen Dunai. She is the Mrs. Shillong 2019. She won the pageant in 2019, and she also won Mrs. Seven Sisters in 2020. We are also being joined by Nandita De to my extreme left. She also has won a pageant, and that was Mrs. Cherry Blossoms in the year 2021 and Mrs. Himalaya Tourism in the year 2022. So there you have it. As I said, this is going to be a very glittering program. A very, very warm welcome to both our ladies to this program today, our women's program, Karimpai. Thank you so much.
Thank
and let
you.
me firstly compliment the both of you. You are looking beautiful.
Thank you so much, Moshi.
It's a pleasure to have you both in our program because, as I said, beauty is not just the external, right? It is also the qualities that one hones, the way we carry ourselves, the way we are, the way we become.
Yes.
So, but still, I would like to take your opinion, Noreen.
Yes.
As I said, you have won these pageants, and henceforth also you're doing a lot for the good of society. However, before we go and delve into those, what is your idea, or what do you understand by beauty?
Yes. Of course, beauty, as the saying goes, lies on the eyes of the beholder. When we go for competition, we have to look gorgeous. We have to have good skin, hair, makeup, this, that. We just make ourselves beautiful so that we will win for that competition. competition. Of course, we have to take care for that. But with time, as we grow nearer, you have to have the inside love inside you, the passion that you have, that is the beauty inside you. The amount of care that you have towards yourself, that is a beauty towards yourself. And what is more that I have experienced within myself is that, you know, the amount of love that you have, the amount of care that you have can become a reflection towards people around you, and that can also be a place or surrounding where you live. And that is the most beautiful thing about a woman. The authenticity of being yourself is a reflection towards your fellow being, and you can do that in a kind of acting kindly.
You know what, Noreen, I really liked you said that one has to be an authentic person,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I mean, a makeover or a makeup can make you beautiful, but you may not
course.
be authentic.
Yes.
So, Nandita, you also have won these pageants, competed. You are a mother of 2 children, right? And you're looking gorgeous. Tell us, what do you think what beauty stands for?
It's actually one has to have a very beautiful soul. So all women are beautiful in their own way. So I feel each and every woman, they have that power to come forward, and the feelings of I feel the inner feelings of they must prove themselves.
Right.
Like whichever background they come from, doesn't matter, but they must have that strength to come forward and give the opinion. So that is the main thing. In the pageant platform, we get that to give the opinion of ourselves.
Right, right.
And that's a platform where we can do it.
Right, right. Because there are, so many pageants, right? From Miss Shillong to
Yes.
Mrs. Shillong to, Miss Universe, Miss World. Oh my God, there are so many. And
Yes,
we see
yes.
such gorgeous, so confident women, ladies,
yes.
young girls also, right? They groom right from, I think, childhood. Because I think it is an ambition also nowadays, right?
Yes.
So, Noreen, from what age do you think, because there are so many ladies who will be watching this program, and they will be inspired, they will be having their own children, and
Yes.
why not?
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong in it, right?
Absolutely.
But at what age does this grooming begin, really?
See, being a girl, you'll always love seeing a woman with a crown. Oh, she's beautiful. And that in my childhood days, it was just a dream, fantasizing myself to wearing with a crown. But yes, I've never imagined that one day I'll be wearing these crowns. What happened in my youth days, I did take part in college days, modeling, but never then I participated in beauty pageants. So it ended there, never did I thought or dream or planned. But things happen, when things happen at the right time, maybe it came to you. So I believe that opportunity to you knocks once. The next time may be worse or good, you don't know. So you should grab it. I gave myself a testament to myself, so it happened good to me. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, and 2019 it was when
Yes.
you won the Mrs. Shillong
Yes.
crown, right? I mean, both the crowns are here for the other crown. So Nandita, when did this journey for you begin? Were you always an admirer, of these beauty pageants also? What prompted you to really join such contests?
Actually, since childhood, it was my dream. And I couldn't, because I was a teenager mother.
Okay.
So I lived my dreams through my daughter.
Okay.
So like my elder daughter, she is now 25 years old. So she won the crown of Miss Global India, and then Femina, she was into top 5.
Okay, and what is her name?
Gargi Nandi.
Okay, Gargi
So
Nandi.
since childhood, she was also like, she loved doing all this, and I too helped her a lot, and myself also I wanted, so I couldn't do, so I lived my dreams through her.
Through her, okay. Through her. But then you did join for this
Yes, I have
contest.
joined because I felt age is just a number, and being a woman, we are always, some or the other, we are very strong. Though we go through many problems in our life, but along with her, I am inspired by my mom also. She always helped me a lot. She is my strength, and even my daughters, they help me a lot in all this. So I just went for it.
Okay, why not? You know, because both of you all are mothers, you know, of teenage children and a
Yes.
little bit grown up too. You have 2 children. You
Yes,
also have 2 children, right? And as Nandita said, that age is just a number in the long run, because if one grooms and keeps oneself fit, healthy, looking beautiful, that is also important.
Yes, yes,
right,
very much so.
Noreen?
Yes.
And these days, you know, beauty pageants, what I've come across in certain, you know, platforms, they are now doing away with that perfect figure. You know, that perfect figure concept is almost fading out to
Yes.
some extent in
Yes.
certain platforms. I'm
Yes.
not saying in all.
Yes, yes,
right?
exactly.
Because a woman is a beautiful self the way she is, whether
Yes.
she's a young girl or she is, right?
Exactly.
So what is your opinion about this fact that now in so many platforms where they are even I think, if I'm not too wrong, they are even including Mrs. married people in the
Yes.
Miss
Yes.
category,
Yes.
and even transgender also.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So what is your opinion
Yes,
that, you know?
lately, if you would have watched Miss Universe, you'll find there plus sizes there. You'll find married women,
Exactly.
transgender. See, now with time, people are started to accept. You know, earlier days when we were still contesting for Mrs. Shillong, there was no place for Mrs. to in the category of Miss. So now we can also take part. So there is no, you know, for plus size at that point of time. But now also they accept for the plus size if you're fat or thin. So the concept has changed now, and I feel that, you know, for us who have gone through, I think this is really great, because to those women who really want to take part, you know, because they might feel shy because of their plus size or thinned or maybe married, but now it has given a platform for them.
Yes.
So I think it is one of a platform which is really, really great, because for me, I've won so much from this platform.
right.
So it is a platform for them to raise their voice, their opinion, their confidence, you know, and I think they should come up and, you know, this is really
Participate.
encouraging.
Because I think
to
the whole
women.
concept of beauty has changed, Nandita, you would agree, as we just
Yes,
said, that, you know,
yes,
even
true.
plus size ladies, I think it was Miss
Nepal.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
who has contested, and she's really done well, and
Yes.
people are talking about her,
Yes.
right? So the whole concept of beauty has changed. I think it is no more that just the apparent physicality of a person. However, let me come to you, Nandita. When you won this, what is it? Because, you know, so many of our ladies would like to know, how do you go about preparing to contest? And once, then it must be quite grueling, right? The various rounds that you have to go through. And then when you actually the crown is placed, what is it like? So from where does it begin, really, that session, the grueling and the grooming session?
Actually, I am into all the makeup. I'm a makeup artist by profession. So I always love doing all this.
Okay.
But for me, joining a pageant, it's not only the beauty.
Okay.
And, you know, we don't have time to groom ourselves all the time. Especially being a mother. We have many works and we work outside also. So everything, you know, just with the flow. It's not that any preparation or nothing. It's always in our hearts. Whatever we want to do, we can do. It doesn't mean you have to be prepared for it and all.
No, but
Just-
so during those I mean, I think these competition rounds, yes, it goes through some period of time. So you just go with the flow, you said.
Yes.
But then when the crown is finally placed, what is that feeling that you feel, that feeling of euphoria?
That feeling we can't express.
Okay.
Like we actually, me, I am speechless. Like, we are really like, I have achieved everything. Not only the crown gives us a strength to fight. The crown gives us what will I say, like crown,
Like maybe you know, you aspire to be
Yes.
more, to do more,
do more,
to be more,
to be more,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
help others,
Yeah, exactly.
help other women, so that they can come forward, not only in this field, in many other fields. That aspiration we get and the confidence we gain through the crown, it's really very wonderful.
Yeah, and that's why I think, you know, if any ladies or a young girl has it in her, Why not compete?
Why not?
Why
Definitely
not? I mean,
we
there's
can.
nothing wrong in it at
Nothing.
all. It just makes you a more confident person.
Yes.
What about you, Noreen? When these crowns were placed, you know, Mrs. Shillong and then Mrs. Seven Sisters, what is that feeling that you feel? I mean, we as ordinary people would
Yes.
always imagine, what does the
Oh my
contestant
God.
feel?
It takes me back to those years when I hear the
People
bunch of
applauding,
people
yeah.
were applauding, their voice screaming, and you know, actually I didn't even couldn't hear my name because I was like numb. So who's going to be? They have called the second runners-up, the first. Then I was just thinking, and I couldn't even. Honestly, I didn't hear
Your
when
name
they
being-
called the contestant number. So till when they my name came out. Then I was like, oh my God, it's me. Is it me? I was just trying to pinch myself. Oh, it's me. So, you know, it is so full of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
The amount of, you know, you're blushing, you're excited,
And
you're
suddenly
happy.
you are more than
And
what
you
you
feel
are.
that you're on the top of the world. My goodness me. And now ultimately I'm wearing a crown. So, you know, that is so much of blessing that I felt at that moment. And yes, truly, it has given me so much of blessing,
Right,
the crown
right.
itself.
Because both of you all are misses, so the family support also plays a role,
Yes,
doesn't it, Noreen? So
definitely,
how much has
yes.
your husband, if I may add, has for
Yes,
both of you, in fact, been
yes.
the backbone to what you are today?
See, when we say that we should come forward, we are motivating other women. But it is so crucial and important right now to speak for men too, parents, sisters, brothers, that they should support to their sisters, to women, to mothers. You know, that when they want something, motivate them, because every woman or every human being, they have the good qualities inside them. You know, the only thing you need is to support them, to let it out. See, I have my husband who has been supporting me very much from day one. He said, go and try. Because somebody just gave me this idea of participating for Mrs. Shillong, then I just shared this to my husband, and my husband has been very supportive.
How wonderful
And
to
then,
know
yes,
this, yeah.
and then my mom also was there with me, my sisters, brothers, and finally, of course, you cannot ignore your children, because
right. They
you
must
know,
be so
yes,
proud of both
no,
of you,
because you need to have their permission
Yeah.
too. I
Okay,
believe, because we
okay.
are living in a century now that we cannot just ignore them. You need their concern too. Not
Their
that I'm saying
consent,
their
right?
approval. Yes.
Okay.
So I did spoke to them that, see, mommy is going to participate wearing. How do you
What do you
think
feel?
you
Yeah.
feel you like it? So they were still quite young then. They what they understood at that time, it was just something very nice. So so that they'll just be aware beforehand. So like that, my family was there, my husband was there. So that is the main, very important thing, that
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the society now we have
Right.
to have a supportive system from your family.
Right. Because both of you all are not only, you know, wearing this crowning glory, but you all also are doing wonderful thing. You all are giving back to society. Let me come to you, Noreen, again, because you have told me that the prize money that you won from, you know, Mrs. Shillong in
Yes.
2019,
19.
you didn't keep it with you.
No.
What did you do with it?
So never in my life did I planned or thought, but at the moment, when the moment that I received that I was crowned as Mrs. Shillong, instantly it just stuck in my head that the amount of money I receive, it's a blessing. So I should share my blessing to the needy and the poor in my little way. So never did I thought that it is a calling to me. So I just feel that it's a blessing to share.
And the journey started from there, because you are now running an NGO too.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the name of your NGO? if you can
It
just
is
tell us?
called the Gracious Givers Foundation,
Okay.
which was established on the 21st of June 2020.
Okay, and what
Yes.
is the kind of service that you're
Yes.
doing?
So when we talk about beauty, it's beauty with purpose. So initially when I started alone journey, I thought that that is a great idea, concept, that beauty with a purpose I'll do, and I do it passionately. Maybe I felt then it was a calling, and I'm still feeling it right now. Initially I started alone, then my husband was there. It's impossible to do alone. He is very supportive, and we have been roaming up and down during lockdown. And then yes, it is quite difficult. So we need a team, which hence we initiate, and the foundation was born with less than 20 members on the 21st of June 2020, and its objective is to the act of kindness, to help the people who are in much of need during that point of time. Yes.
Yeah, and ever since you have been on the job, right? You have not
Yes.
stopped.
No.
You're continuing.
Yes,
Right? And
yes.
help is pouring in.
Yes,
Right? I mean,
yes.
you are an NGO, but then
Yes.
other people also
Yes,
have
actually
shared with
people
you.
were asking where the money come from. See, I the only thing I can say, and I speak here loud in my tone voice, that it's not my money that I only can give. It is when you share your thing genuinely from your heart, people started trusting you, and there are people who trust you and who wants to donate. That is still now and then there are people who still
There are
continue
good
with the
people,
donation. Yes,
you know, who
that's
also
how
help.
we can
Right,
share
right.
the love.
And Nandita, what about you? Because I believe that you, as you said, you run a beauty parlor, right? And you are also grooming other ladies, training them. Tell us your little story too.
Since the last 18-20 years, I am running a beauty parlor of my own, and I have a small training center too. So in a year, 15 to 20 students,
Okay.
I try to give them free of cost training,
Okay.
so that they can earn by themselves. A little, what can I do from my side, I try to do it.
Okay, and some of them must be independent, running their own parlors.
And when I look at them, I really feel very proud.
That's so wonderful to know, because you are not only, beautiful people, but beautiful as a person inside also, because you're giving back to society, right?
Yes.
And women often, like especially married women, they say that we don't have time. How important is grooming, Noreen? Because don't you think, as mothers, as wives, as individuals, most importantly, we also need to keep certain time aside
Yes.
for just the me time.
Yes, I will not deny the fact that it is very challenging, because at one point you are a married woman, you are a mother, you are a career woman, at the same time you have work to do, you have kitchen to attend, so there are many works to be done. Again here, if you really are passionate about things, where there is a will, there is a way, as the saying goes. So you will be able to prioritize that. Time management is there, and when you have the support of your family, I think so there's nothing stopping. So to me, when you love things, you'll always manage somehow. You'll have to prioritize your time. You have to have a time management, and I just go with the flow. When you're passionate about anything, I feel that
Nothing
there's
stops
no
you.
stops
Nothing
you.
stops.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you see that good is happening around
Yes,
you, right?
and you're getting, one thing you do because you love yourself, and one thing you do because when your children, it's not that you want to do to prove to anyone, but do it because you love doing it. When you're doing nothing wrong, that you're doing the good thing, and the children, they love it, your family, they feel comfortable about it, then I feel that's the greatest thing that you can do.
Yeah, so wonderful. And Nandita, how important should women, they should keep a little bit of time for themselves, right?
Yes.
Some basic routine.
Because at
health,
the end, you look at yourself and you feel proud. So we must take care of ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
That is very, very important.
Right.
Because we are ourselves, and we have to force ourselves in everything. So behind every woman, there is she herself. So I feel you must take care of yourself, love yourself, and be positive all the time.
Because only when you love yourself, you can
Then
actually
only you can
love the rest of the
rest of
people,
it.
right?
Yes.
So you mean to say these pageants not only changed you as an individual, but also changed your approach towards
Yes.
Yes.
And
towards life.
self-love.
Yes, towards life, right?
Exactly.
What are your future plans as we are almost winding up this program, Noreen? What more do you have in plan? Are you planning to contest more such pageants, and what is it that is
I would love
up in the sleeves?
Like I've always said that I have never planned things, but yes, the only thing that I've dreamed is the foundation that we have established. Me, my members, we are planning to continue. Maybe in future we will going to establish a big one. That is my dream,
Okay,
of course.
okay.
Pageant is that I'm still associated with Fashion Society, modeling. If there are any individual...
You are a very busy person because you just returned back from Kolkata, right?
Yes.
And you've been winning awards, so many awards, right? A recent award also you won from Jadavpur University.
Yes, I see. Again, I would thank this pageantry world that I am. It has gained so much of confidence that from here I started connecting people around. I started going around various field, stage, and I happened to meet people. And then I started attending seminars. So it is very much relevant with the kind of work that we do, the charitable work. So, and we are focusing not only about the charity, about our work is basically about act of humanity. So it is basically more about peaceful. We need peace, we need more of human, especially during the lockdown, which we cry so much of humanity. So like that, I happened to meet people and started attending seminars. So we speak so much, we have spoken so much about peace. So from there, I happened to started writing and giving speech, poetry, and I never did realize that, yes, I thank you again, the pageantry.
Right?
I grow and discover. The marvelous thing about here is that you discover yourself. That is the most interesting part that I keep on saying to women to come out, because you'll never know what you'll discover yourself. Life is a journey, you know, and for me it's an interesting journey in my mid-40s that now I'm connecting people outside, and yes, there with the seminars that I have been involved, that I received those awards. So I'm feel blessed and thankful.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, because these pageants not only give you that crown that you wear, or the, you know, the name and the fame, but also changes your total outlook. You want to be more humane, as Noreen said. What is your future plans, Nandita? Because your daughter is also grooming. You're taking care of your family. What are the days ahead lying for you?
I want to go further in this pageant, and my work
will continue.
And helping girls the way I can.
Right, right. So as we are almost winding up, from both of you, I would like to know what is the kind of little word of wisdom, little guidance for all those, you know, wide-eyed girls and ladies who are watching this program. They want to also be like you.
Yes.
What is the little kind words you would like to share and give them today?
You know, if you have your dream, chase your dream. There's nothing harm, nothing wrong. Whatever you're passionate about, you should grab it. Go for it, because if you don't do now, like, it can also happen in your maybe in your 20s, 30s or 40s, you can still achieve. I'm saying mostly particularly for married women, because it happened for me in my mid-40s, and it can happen to anyone, even 50s, 60s. You can still have your dream achieve. The only thing is that you have to come out from your shell. You break the shell doesn't mean you break, it means you come out from your comfort zone or from your kitchen, and you challenge yourself, and then you'll know that truly the world is so amazing. Opportunities are there. You'll discover more interesting. The best qualities that inside of you. I believe that every human being have the most maximum advantage within you, the talent inside you. You know, the moment you come out of it, you'll discover those talent, and it'll be and I tell you, it'll be very interesting
for you to discover and uncover.
Because
right?
I don't know, it happened to me, and I am so assured that it will happen to anyone. You just need to come out, and you know, the moment you are there, then you're on your way. Yes.
So that fear factor, they say, you know, in Hindi they say dar ke aage jeet hai, right, Nandita? So break that glass ceiling, you know. Society has put in a lot of do's and don'ts, especially with women, right? You need to overcome those, and then a whole new journey begins.
Yes. And be yourself.
Yeah, quick little words for our viewers.
Be yourself always. Do the best you can. Come out from your comfort zone and live, because life is very short and life is one time. So live every moment of your life, and today is the last day of your life.
Wonderful. I mean, it's been such a, you know, beautiful journey for me, for me too, to be in the midst of such beautiful people. I've understood now really that the essence of beauty is not just the outer self. It is much more the person that lies within you, and that you need to take it out and be that what you are meant to do good for the society, which you both are doing. I wish you lots of good luck. You know, may you continue to do your good work.
Thank
both
you so much.
Noreen and Nandita. And may you continue to win more laurels
Thank you
in
so
life.
much.
All
Yes.
the very best.
Thank you.
And now, before we are drawing the curtains down and closing this program, how about seeing the two of you with your crowning glory? The crowns are lying. Can we just wear them for the sake of our viewers?
Okay.
This is one is for the
This is Mrs. Shillong.
Mrs. Shillong,
Yes.
and that is for
Mrs. Cherry
Seven.
Blossom.
Mrs. Cherry Blossom. Okay.
This is 7 sisters.
Okay.
So
Heavy crowns, huh? Oh wow, you all look great.
So I believe the crown, everyone loves wearing crown, but the crown you should have is inside of you to reflect outside. The kind of good soul, like Nandita has said, the good kindness that you have inside you, let it out and be the authentic. To never forget to be your true self. The authenticity should be there.
Okay, wonderful. On that note, I
And it
really,
gives us
yes.
responsibility, love.
Yeah.
Yes,
It is
exactly.
heavy, so that heaviness of the crown gives us responsibility also. Okay, on that note, I once again thank the two of you. Thank you very much for coming to
Thank
our
you.
studios and for speaking so wonderfully. And yes, my dear viewers, this is the true essence of beauty, isn't it? Not just the physical apparentness of everything is, because beauty can be enhanced with makeup too, but what matters is the beauty that lies within you. I'm sure each one of us have that, only that we need that little confidence, that little nudge, that little push, and above all that drive, that passion to go and chase your dream. I hope after this program today you will be certainly doing that. So from this beautiful atmosphere, from these beautiful people here, I take your leave. Until next time, it's goodbye.